God is doing a great work. He's doing a great work. He's doing a great work in me. God is doing a great work. Doing a great work. He's doing a great work in me. What should be considered as we proceed is that this work did not begin with you. Our mothers' mothers and fathers' fathers planted seeds when we were but the faint notion of a dream in their mind. They hope for a harvest, a legacy, a great work. So may your next step forward help us to connect the dots and see this picture of greatness. In fact, I hear God say that you are his workmanship, his masterpiece, created for such a time as this, for great works, a great, great, great work. So go be great. Don't get discouraged. Go be great. Don't you get weary. Go be great. Keep marching for justice because it makes us great in this wonderful world where our children laugh and sing.
Greetings, brothers and sisters. We are blessed again to have you for this Wednesday moment with the pastor as we've reached our 10th day of our 21-day fast. And in our fast, we're seeking, of course, to get closer to God and then to open up and let God get closer to us. And so one of the areas that we must always be anxious about and conscious about is growing closer to the Lord. That is the area of the condition of our hearts, the conditions of our hearts. Our hearts must be consistent with the will of God. I think that's what Paul is saying in our text, our little lesson today, Philippians chapter 1, verse 1 through 11. That's what Paul is sharing with the Philippian church. He says, every time I think about you, every time you run across my mind, I have a glad heart. I have a spirit of thanksgiving. I thank God because of your partnership with me in the proclamation of the gospel of Jesus Christ. You've been there for me, is what he's saying. And no doubt that the God who started this in you will in fact continue in the great work that he's doing in you, and then it will flourish on the day of his return. And so in exclaiming his love, the type of love we ought to have, Paul just lets us know. He says, God knows how much I love you, but my prayer is that you have love for one another. And so he speaks to us just in a devotional manner by allowing us to know that, first of all, you got to be a prayer. I like this text because Paul says, every time I think of you, I spend time in praying for you. As you are fasting for the Lord and asking the Lord to give you strength and asking the Lord to uphold you, you've got to be concerned with prayer. Make clear that you are a prayer. Spend time with the Lord. He says, every time I think of you and I pray for you, but then I have a spirit of thanksgiving. Develop, my brothers and sisters, a spirit of thanksgiving. Learn how to have a heart of thankfulness, a heart that says, God, I thank you. Even though I may have this or may not have that, I thank you because of your goodness. I thank you because of the relationship. And then he shows us that we also must be thinking of others. His prayer was, Lord, help them to flourish and to keep going. And you said you would do your part, help them to do their part. Listen, God is calling us to a sincere love, a love of discernment, a love of understanding, a clear, insighted love, not a mushy love, not a love that is blind, but he's calling us to a love of discernment. And then he says, be pure and blameless, and then you'll be filled with the fruit of the righteousness of God. I literally hope that you get a chance to dig into this particular scripture tonight, and hopefully God will share with you even more things. Thank you for spending your lunch with me. Thank you for spending these few moments. God bless you and God keep you as you continue to go forward in your time of fasting and praying. Blessings.